Anthony Bennett might go down as one of the biggest busts in NBA history, but with every bust, well, there is always the whole story. What is going on, guys? King of Standard here, and today we're going to be going over the whole story surrounding Anthony Bennett. Bennett was drafted number 1 by the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2013, a draft year, well, many will not remember because it was not that great. The NBA draft that year was very slow and not impactful. There was not really a clear-cut decision that the Cavaliers and the management did have, because there wasn't really a big-name player or big player that was coming out of college that year. Chris Grant did not like Bennett's playing style and didn't think he would fit well with the Cavs. He questioned many things about him, his work ethic, and many things that he did not have and did not fit with the Cavaliers. This raised many questions from the management as they all wanted Bennett, and eventually, well, Chris Grant gave in to the team's management and he went along with the crowd in picking Bennett. Prior up to draft day, he didn't know who he was going to pick. He was actually in denial until the last second where he had to make a decision where he picked Bennett, a pick that will always be remembered, not for being good, but for being one of the worst picks in NBA history. It was then in his rookie year where, well, he had one of the worst rookie years that a player could have. He averaged 4.2 points and 3 rebounds. He was booed by his home crowd, which, well, it doesn't raise any stamina or motivation for a rookie. And this rookie didn't really have a lot of motivation. He didn't really have a work ethic that people wanted to work with, and that's why many teams thought he would tumble out of top 10, and when they drafted him at number 1, it surprised many. His work ethic was drained, and many people thought that this was a big problem for him. The Cavs overlooked this, and well, it shined right through in his rookie year, as he didn't really want to work hard for where he wanted to go. He was never really used, and he wasn't really a fit for him. He couldn't play either forward position. He started out as a rookie behind Tristan Thompson and free agent pickup Andrew Bynum. He never passed any of them. He showed up to his first training camp overweight and at least 15 pounds and out of shape. When he appeared in the team's scrimmage on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University in early October, he was gassed after only a couple trips up and down the court. The question about his conditioning started early and never really went away. He fell behind and never caught up. His best performance in a Cavs jersey was his second preseason game in Orlando when he showed off nifty post moves, a step-back jumper, and a three-point range. And well, a preseason game having your best season as a rookie drafted number 1 isn't too impressive. In that regular season, he missed his first 16 shots out of his whole entire career, and he didn't make a shot until his 5th game in a Cavs jersey. His only other points leading up to then were at the free throw line. He tried everything, and well, he didn't really get the gist, and he couldn't fit in with the team. And that forced them to lead him to the developmental league, where he clearly wasn't getting enough minutes, but they feared sending him to the D-League would damage his already low ego. It was a wasted pick. The issue with him was he had no way of knowing it, but he had no desire to overcome any adversity. As soon as it was hard, he was out. His whole life, he rolled out of bed bigger, better, and more talented. And as soon as he had to work hard, well, it was over. It took time, and well, it did take time. And that was the thing that Bennett feared most, taking time. He played 4 games in 4 years, with 4 different teams. He began with 2016-17 season with the pitiful Brooklyn Nets, and still couldn't get on the floor. He was waived the following January after appearing in only 23 games and averaging 5 points. Unable to find another NBA job, well, he ended the season playing in Turkey. He went international, and well, that is the end of his season so far. And well, the NBA season for him didn't do too well, but he did make some history. He became the worst NBA pick of the 21st century. Thank you guys, and that is going to wrap up the story of Anthony Bennett.